So I'm a week out from the start of my CDT journey, and I'm going out today to do my final Shakedown hike. And I'm being joined today by my husband Steve, and Tala's back there in the background. So we're going to do a 20-mile hike and go up to Emerald Lake today. Beautiful morning. A little chilly starting, but it's supposed to warm up to 60 degrees today, so it'll be really nice. This creek was frozen just a week ago, so now we got to cross a flooded creek. All right. You got it! Good girl! You figured it out. She's only, not quite 8 months old. She looks huge, but she's still a baby, so learning new things, like water crossings. So we're leaving Granite Peak Ranch and we're entering the San Juan National Forest boundary. And in about a quarter of a mile, we hit the Weminuche Wilderness boundary. And we'll take a little break. Look, Tala, you made it to the wilderness area. Weminuche Wilderness, San Juan National Forest. Stopping for our first little snack beside the Pine River, and we're about 3 miles in. It's only 17 to go. What? Tala's getting her drink. So we're coming up on this huge rock fall. It's pretty impressive. All the way up there. I'm coming, Tala. Here is rockfall number 2. It's a big one. We're enjoying the cruisy trail for now, because pretty soon, in like a couple of miles, we have a really big, like 4.5 mile climb up to Emerald Lake. Just really beautiful. And all those beautiful ponderosa pines. We made it to Lake Creek and have a nice bridge. So we'll take another break, and then we're gonna head up a trail that follows this creek up and climbs quite a bit to get up to Emerald Lake. What you think, Tala? So we're turning off of Pine River onto the Lake Creek Trail. And this is where we start climbing. The next 3.8 miles, we climb up a lot to over 10,000 feet. And we're at about 8 right now. So, got some work to do. Boy, are we climbing. We have climbed up. Gosh, we've only been going for like, I don't know, half a mile. Yeah, half a mile. Whew. Oh wow. Check out these waterfalls in the creek. Really pretty. That water's flowing good. All right. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna put up the camera a minute and finish climbing up. Got a little drink there, Tala. Almost got across the log. Try to keep my feet dry. It's all rotted. All right, good job. Oh, it's starting to open up a little bit. Getting some views. Very beautiful. Still climbing, but it's kind of like doing short, steep bursts and then giving you a short break. That beginning part was pretty rough. So since this is a shakedown hike, I'll go over. I've got my whole pack set up and packed exactly like I'm gonna have it when I begin my hike on the CDT. I've even got my first 4 days of food in here, so carrying a pretty good amount of weight. I forgot to weigh it this morning, but I'm thinking it's right around, with my water, probably 34 pounds. So I'm getting a good workout on these climbs. Steve is keeping a pace of about 2.7 miles per hour, even climbing up here. So it's making me work. But it's been a good hike so far. My pack feels good. It's fitting good. I like the way I have the weight distributed. And I'll be able to test out like my water filter and everything when we stop here for lunch. So anyways, it's going well so far. Running into just a little bit of snow, but we are up. We've climbed 1,000 feet from that creek already. Oh, I love these mountain views. And there's Steve and Tala leading the way. So we hiked up from that valley way down there, and that creek has risen up to meet us. But we still have some climbing to make it up to this high alpine lake. Gosh, couldn't ask for a better day to do this long hike. Still snow up in the mountains. And today is, what's today? Hold on. April the 22nd. Yeah. And I'm starting May 1st. Body's feeling good. Feeling strong. Wow, we've climbed. And we are very close to the lake. Within 1 to 2/10 of a mile. And then ready for lunch. Well, we found the snow. But it hasn't been too bad. Oh, Tala loves it. You like that, Tala. Woohoo! So we made it within 1/10 of a mile of the lake, and we encountered really deep snow. Tala jumped into it and disappeared, and I took one step and it was up to my hip. So, and we could see the lake right there, but it was frozen, so we decided to just turn around. So now we're heading back, but it was actually a little further than what the map said, or when I mapped it out, I guess. It was, we were at 10.5 miles, so that's going to make us over 20 miles now, 21 miles. So it was good. We turned around. And now we get to do a long downhill for the next, like 4 miles. So that's good. Go on, Tala. I'm going back down the valley. Beautiful. Get new views as we're heading back down. kind of nice. So one advantage I've had during my training for the CDT is that I live at elevation. Like, I live just below 8,000 feet. And like this hike today, we got up to 10,200 and something feet. And so I'll be really well adjusted for altitude. And actually the beginning shouldn't feel so bad because down in the desert, it's only, I think, around 5,000 feet, maybe even less than that. I'll have to check. So I'll have that advantage. But the disadvantage I have is that it's been quite cool here. I've been training all through the winter and cold, and even now, I mean, our warm temperature is 60, and I'll be going to the desert where it's quite hot. So that's going to be a bit of an adjustment, but I'll just have to hike when it's cooler, rest when it's hot, and make sure I stay well hydrated. Back down by the river again. So we'll stop up ahead so I can filter some water, make sure my water filter's working well, and get us enough to get back. Oh, well, we just left the ranch. We're getting back to the car, and we are tired. So we finished off with 20.5 miles. We averaged 2.4 miles per hour and climbed 3,126 feet. So pretty good day.